If you are a real chosen one, then your life will not be a walk in the park. So your life will pretty much be different from everybody around you. But one of the things that will usually happen is that you will take a closer look at the so-called family members, acquaintances, and friends, and you realize those people, they are not who you thought they were. Yes, chosen ones, we have families. We come from families also like anybody else. We have been in relationships like everybody else. We have been in friendships like anyone else. But I could say almost 80 to 90% of the people that have always been around you, those people have actually been your enemies. Even if they could have started off as friends, as the time progressed, those people now became your biggest haters and enemies. And this is not like, so it's not a coincidence when you was with people. Let's say, for example, you had some people around you, and out of the blue, the person who you thought loved you the most, the ones who was always there for you in the beginning, you see them starting to change. Now they're starting to have these looks, the way they watch you, the way they look at you, some shady stuff they're doing behind your back. It's like, for example, you had this friend. Let me give you a very good example, especially you women, a lot of you women out there. So you had this friend of yours, she knew your boyfriend, she knew your husband, she knew you guys was married, and then slowly, silently, she went behind the scenes and she started talking some shady stuff against you to your husband. And then she came back in a few weeks, days, or whatever, and she was smiling at you. Then later on, you find out that this woman has been hitting on your husband. Actually, it might even get serious, more serious when you actually find out that that friend of yours has been sleeping with your husband. So they've been having something like a secret relationship. And the story goes on and on and on. It can be um, maybe business. You are a businessman. You have your craft that you're passionate about. And then behind the scenes, you have got this friend of yours who is always coming around in your shop, and they're seeing what you're doing, the sales and everything. They're monitoring your business, whatever it is going on in your life. And in the beginning, you thought that these people they was with you when you were starting this shop. You thought that they were for you, so you told them everything: where you buy your products, who your customers are, what is going on with your business. And then eventually, after a few months, you're starting to see them. They are going behind the scenes and decampaigning you amongst your customers or your clients because they don't want those people to come and buy from you. Now, for a chosen one, this is always going to be a common scenario where people do not really want you to win. When you're winning, you're showing people, including your own friends and family, that it's possible to win. And the problem is that people do not want to be reminded of their shortcomings. They want to look at themselves like everything is okay. They always want to have that thing, convince themselves that everything is fine. They don't want anybody to remind them that they're failing. So that's why you see a lot of times people come and sabotage your relationships, they sabotage your marriage, they sabotage your businesses. Some of them even want you gone. They can start coming around and putting some stuff in your food. They may come around and destroy something in your car. They want you to have a car accident. Some of them even go to the lengths of performing witchcraft. You might have dealt with people who are secretly into those witchcraft stuff and like that. They might have gone behind the scenes just to do witchcraft. You know, against you to make you lose your game. But you see, there is something that people don't understand about the chosen one. Those people are very silent. They're not talkers. They don't like coming around and talking a lot of junk. A chosen person will only sit down and talk something that is, very important, fruitful thing. They're not these surface level people who want to come around and talk about what was in the club yesterday, or something that was happening in the city. They don't talk about those things. Those people, when you come close to them, they're going to be very seriously talking about next level stuff. So that is not how other people are programmed. Okay, other people are not thinking like you, chosen ones. And people normally start to pick up this energy that you're different. And you're different in a way that it really, really intimidates them. So it's like whenever they're around you, they have to look, double check themselves. They have to continue figuring things out. What can they do to be like you? Well, they will sometimes you may do things, very powerful things, and they will never come and give you any credit. You may sometimes have big achievements. For you, it's like a normal achievement. It has been another day where you made another $1,000, maybe another $2,000 or whatever. And it's just simply any other day. But now people, they are thinking that how did this person make $1,000 in a day? Because they're out there struggling with different things. They are in their own way doing different things, and sometimes they don't know that maybe their time is coming. They may not even know that just being around you, there is things that they are going to learn, and their life is going to level up. So this thing starts to create some kind of a feeling where people now start getting triggered with your lifestyle, because you see, you have a lifestyle that anything you do, things you touch, wherever you go, you're just simply a walking trigger. You keep on triggering people's insecurities, and they don't want to look at themselves. So normally what happens is that now that's where people now they start to plotting. Sometimes you might hear things that your best friend has been doing against you, and these are things you can't even process in your head. You're like, this is not possible. But it is true. It's right there in your face. You can see it. The things that they've been doing behind your back that you was never aware of. So what people don't understand about chosen people, those guys, they can bounce back from anything. You see, a chosen one is a person that give anyone, their time to figure things out, to get things straight. And they will give people benefit of a doubt. They say, okay, maybe they tripped. They could have been, they was tripping yesterday. I'll let them in. You come back. The same BS will happen. They'll give you another chance. They will carry along. They're like, because that's what they are. Chosen people, that's what they are. They are who they are. That's what they are. But then, this time comes where you now start to figure out that the person that you gave a second or third or fourth or fifth chance, they didn't deserve it, because they're still the same individuals. They'll never change. So normally you start walking away. And normally, some people that are in your life, there comes a point where they get very obsessed to destroy you. This is where it's very interesting, guys. You have to listen to this one. So if you're chosen one, I know these videos, you understand these videos. I don't even have to explain further. There will be times when you will have people that are too obsessed with you, and they are plotting whatever it is they can do to destroy you, what it is you have going on, whether it's your health, whether it's your relationships, marriages, businesses. They want to destroy you. I don't know if you guys have been complaining about these job things where people just suck you from job. Nothing happened. You didn't do anything bad. So they found a way to eliminate you from the company without you having to do anything. But there's something very magical happens to a chosen person. Did you know that every step a chosen person lives, those people, they are elevated to the next level? Have you ever tried to destroy somebody? Let's say, for example, you stole their husband or their wives. Actually, it's even very stupid that people try to steal your husband or wife. Sometimes they're even helping you because they're offloading your baggage. They're offloading this weight, the baggage you've been dealing with for years, and they're taking it for themselves, which actually happens to work in your favor. only for them to figure out that at some point, maybe somebody stole your husband a couple years, 2, 3 years ago, only for them to find out that you have found a very beautiful person, a very beautiful man for yourself. But at that point, you've already cut them off and they no longer have access to you. And now they're dealing with that garbage that they stole from you. Let's say, for example, they shut down your shop. They did something behind the scenes and they manipulated the system to shut down your business. So you didn't fight with it. That time you didn't even know who was behind this. You let it go. You walked away. And in a very short period of time, what happened? You bounced back with the new business. But now you've already seen who they are. Because now you've figured out that they was behind those things. You've cut them off. You have bounced back. And this time with the business that has been multiplied 10 times greater. You are doing 10 times better than the business that was shut down a couple of years ago by the people that you thought was your friends. So chosen people, when they fall, which normally happens to chosen ones, they tend to fall a lot. They tend to get their, they tend to go through things in life that really bring them down. They break down, they go through breakups, they lose businesses and stuff like that. But those are the guys, they don't cry. They don't like stay down on the floor crying and weeping over the spilled milk. They are like the guys who learn from the lessons. They understand this was a lesson from the universe. The universe brought certain individuals in their lives to teach them some lessons, so they learn from these lessons. And when they learn from these lessons, they know how to protect this situation. Should they appear to be somewhere later on in a similar situation, they start to protect themselves. And they release that energy and let it go. They always bounce back. Okay? So if you chose a one, I'm very sure you're a person who is used to this. Whatever they have done, it didn't work. It worked for a few weeks or whatever days, but you still bounced back, and you're doing 100 times better. That is because those guys, something within their DNA, it doesn't let them stay on the floor. They always get back and bounce back up to the top. So you keep on trying very hard to do things that are not working. And now you're thinking that why is it that person, whenever I do this, it doesn't work? They just keep on progressing, doing better, improving. And you don't understand why. That is because the chosen person is a person who spiritually and physically know how to pick themselves up and move and push themselves further to the next level. They will never stay on the floor. Those guys, their bounce back game is next level. They are unstoppable. I'm very sure that many of you guys resonate with this video. Let us know if you have had that experience in your life in the comment section below. You guys do know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. Desmos signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.